Today we talk about the engine room with forwards coach Alex Sanderson and the art of defence with Paul Gustard. We see if the Saracens players can outdo their fellow Premiership rivals. As it's time for our weekly player challenge, we have a quick-fire question session with centre Brad Barritt. And we speak to one of the club's backroom staff, is Saracens kit manager REYLAND. Now here on Aviva behind the badge, we are privileged to be able to pick the brains of two of Saracens' coaching staff and very important men, Alex Sanderson, Paul Gustard. The forwards, the scrummage, a lot of focus on that this season, saying that the day of the scrum is over. Do you see it that way?
The scrum is something that you can use as an attacking weapon to gain your penalties, territory and momentum, and it can shift the momentum of the game, so certainly we put a lot of emphasis on it. What
have you done to make sure that Saracens are so tight in defence?
My job is to give them a belief in the system, in the principle, and I think that they buy into that, and collectively we have an obsession about defence now. We believe we can win the Premiership based on a powerful scrum, powerful line-out and obviously dominant defence.
Saracens, you seem to be enjoying life.
Because he's one of my best mates. Yeah. That's how we roll. It's so, you know, we like to think we're all pretty good mates here. Yeah. There's not a guy in the team I wouldn't have a drink with.
Can this pack of forwards drag the backs with them and raise the trophy at the end?
We've got as good a chance to win the title as anybody.
You've got to believe it, Guzzy. We believe we can do it, certainly. On our day, we can beat anyone.
Normally the players wait until the introduction is done before they start playing, but the Saracens boys are so keen, so excited, they're straight into it. Andy SAULL, David STRETTLE and Skulk Brits.
I mean, don't let him start.
Flick it! Pull it! Bop it!
Please.
Flick it!
I see three. OK, now we've seen parked out in the car park, the club car, the fines car, whatever you call it. Which players received that most in punishments?
I'm sure it was good. He definitely didn't have a car for a bit.
Yeah.
So he actually tried to get fined so he could stay in that car.
Yeah.
He takes it on dates, doesn't
A lot of rugby in the tank already, but you've got to keep yourself fit and trim, and the intensity's going to pick up, if nothing else.
Just got back from a week from Miami where we had 2 training camps just to tick over, but ultimately it was about relaxing, getting away from rugby, enjoying the guys' company. So in terms of training, you don't turn up at training on days going, oh, you know, we're in the 40th week or whatever, I can't be bothered. You turn up quite refreshed, ready to go, and as you said, the weather helps.
I struggle.
You struggle. You say that in such a mournful tone.
Literally, why do you play so much
You can see
rugby
where
in
he's
this
been
place?
recently. Look at the timing.
Oh, Miami, yes.
But you're saying trips like that just keep the team going.
I met again David's split personality, and it's a nice, you know, knowing the guys on a different level, you know. So that's why I quite enjoy trips like this.
So he's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde.
More David and David. Brad spent 20 minutes doing his makeup.
If you can just turn around and look at his nice shirt and shoes, we all got dressed for this afternoon.
Your most memorable rugby moment so far?
Definitely getting a game for England in the summer against New Zealand Maoris, obviously a huge day for me. And then obviously reaching the Premiership final last season.
Worst teammate to spend time with?
Alex Good, hands down. No, it's actually good fun. Goody's a good man and a good laugh around amongst the boys. If
you could be in a movie, which would it be?
Definitely Brad Pitt and Troy. The initial jump and lunge with the sword.
REYLAND, the kit man here at Saracens. You know a thing or two about kit. You were with Tottenham for 29 years and now here at the Saracens. What is it like making sure the players have got what they want?
80% of the job is being organised. Obviously, I'll go to the gaffer and he'll give me a list of the team that's playing, and I'll print them shirts, should I not have them already printed.
You just gave your roots away there. You said the gaffer. That's football speak,
Yeah.
if ever I heard it.
Well,
what is the difference between dealing with professional footballers, multimillionaires, and rugby players who are still reasonably new to the professional game?
As a footballer, when you go away, you literally just have a toilet bag and you get on the coach. With these boys, they do tend to look after themselves more, whereas they take their own pads, their gum shields. If they wear any shin pads, they'll take them. If they take their own boots. So pretty much, they still do a hell of a lot for themselves, and they also help me with any gear that needs to be lugged or whatever. These boys are different class.
Who are the vainest players? Who's the one who likes the shirt just to be a bit tighter, shorts a little bit smaller?
He's left. It was Gavin Henson.
Why am I not surprised?
And he actually did take away 2 home shirts, 2 away shirts and 4 pair of shorts, and actually took them back to Wales and got them tailored. And I kept the 22 shirt, and unbeknown to me, I'd taken it to a game and Adam Powell was on the bench. And I could see Adam fighting with his shirt, with the 22. And I thought, what's wrong? He said, well, he said, I can't breathe, what's going on? Because it was Gavin's it was Gavin's tailored shirt.
Currently 2 points adrift of table-topping Leicester Tigers, but they came off second best to the Tigers in last year's final. Can they go one better and claim that elusive piece of silverware this year? You can follow their journey right here on Aviva Behind the Badge.